So I heard that you guys were interested in a wedding album. I'm gonna tell you all about them. I think they're great. Okay, so first of all of the albums come in this really great canvas bag. So helpful in keeping all of your albums protected and for storage purposes. So yeah, but I did want to say that I know that there are a lot of things that you print in life that you might not care about in like 20 years, but there are definitely some things that you'll keep forever and probably pass on to your kids and your grandkids. Maybe kind of like your high school yearbooks. For example, like my mom always brings hers out all the time, and she also brings out all the photo albums from her childhood and my childhood. And one massive thing that's just like that is clearly a wedding album. I think like they're the most important thing ever. And let's be real, we all say that we're gonna print out our photos, but no one actually has time for that. And most people aren't graphic designers, so it ain't gonna happen. So when you are wanting to print something as important as a wedding album or a yearbook, you definitely wanna make sure that it looks super top quality and is actually gonna like stand the test of time. And you know, like instead of like some flimsy Shutterfly book. So that's why I just think that these are really, really great. So yeah, these are not flimsy, quite the opposite. Look at how thick that is. It's definitely really just sturdy and really great. Like you could bang this around and do whatever, having a million people over the years touch it, and it's not going anywhere, and the quality is gonna stay just the same. So first of all, I want to talk to you guys about the cover, because this part is probably the most fun for you, because this is where you get to pick what kind of colors you want and the material. And then if you want like engraving or debossing, this one is a silver debossing, which means that it's stamped in, and then engraving is like where they actually like cut it out. So those are two different options. And then you can also pick if you want to have a cameo, which is basically just a window, so you can see the next photo on the next page through the album. So that's also an option. And of course, it's really important to pick which kind of pages you want and the size of your book. This one is a 10 by 10. You can also go up to 12 by 12 if you want even bigger and bolder and be able to show like these photos and not have to like squint and look at them because they're so tiny. So I always recommend a 10 by 10 or 12 by 12 for brides and grooms. But then I definitely would recommend doing a guest book as well. That's about 8 by 8, so like that big. So that can be like filled with all of your engagement photos or photos from your life that, you know, you can have guests sign it on your wedding day too. And then you can also do a 4 by 4, which I recommend for parent albums, which are super, super cool too, because then your parents or your grandparents or whoever can also have a copy of your album so that they can show all their friends and stuff like that. And that's just a really cool gift to be able to give your parents. So yeah, that's what we have. And so this album cover is navy linen, but there's also suede, fine linen, regular linen, leather, and Japanese silk. So I'll show you guys all the different colors later, but that's what we have. So literally so many options. The inside cover, you guys can make white or black. I personally like the white. I just think it looks classy. Yeah, so here we go. It looks so good. I'm so happy. Okay, so this is just an example of one of the pages, obviously. But what's really cool is that instead of having all white backgrounds, if you want, you can also have different color backgrounds or a photo zoomed in or whatever. This one is, yeah, this is just a photo that I took that's zoomed in. That just looks really, really nice, and all the photos are popping right out of that thing. So really, really cool. And of course, I will completely design and customize everything about this album for you guys, so you don't even have to deal with it at all. And then of course, I will send you the proofs before I print it, so that you guys can approve it, switch things around, tell me, oh, I want this or I don't want that. Yeah, and of course, you guys can choose the photos that go into the album too if you want. But what's my favorite thing about it is that you can have it be completely seamless. I mean, they're all seamless, but you can't even tell that this is like 2 pages really. It just looks like one completely seamless page. You can print the photo right over the bind and you can't even tell. So, I mean, just imagine having this on your coffee table, just laying out there flat for all your guests when you're having parties, or just regular life so that you can just look at your wedding album and just remember how great your day was. So yeah, probably my favorite thing ever about these albums. But I also wanted to note that they have 2 different kinds of pages. So this is the thick page book. You can also have thin pages, but either way, all of them lay completely flat. Yeah, especially like the more you open it and close it, the flatter it will be. So yeah, that is the best. Yeah, anyway, that is the album. It is so pretty and I just love it. So I wanted to show you guys also the different materials that it can come in. So we have some leather, which I didn't think I would like that much, but now that I'm seeing them in person and feeling them and how soft it is, leather is totally the way to go. You can get all these different colors, or if you want more of a natural look, you can get natural distressed leather, like this one. You know, if you're looking for something more natural and less like clearly dyed leather. Or you can also have some linen like the one I just showed you with all these different colors as well. Seriously, there are so many options. And Japanese silk that has really pretty textures woven into it. And they're kind of shiny too, which is fun. Or you can also have some fine linen, which is nicer and it does have more of that textured feel, more than just the regular linen as well. And then suede, which is so soft and really pretty. I love these little like neutral palettes. So yeah, so many different kinds of materials and colors. And of course, I recommend choosing a color that either goes really well with your house or just colors that you guys both really love. Or you can always do your wedding colors as well. And if you want to deboss or engrave your album cover, then you can also match that with your wedding colors as well, which is really great. So yeah, I hope that this was helpful for you guys to really like kind of see what everything looks like and see truly how customizable it is. There are also boxes that you can have your album in. You can completely customize those as well. There are really so many options. So I'll send you guys more information if you want, but otherwise, hope you guys felt like this video was helpful and hope you enjoyed it. Okay, thanks, bye.